I just started using DaVinci Resolve, and in all the videos that I was watching to try and learn how to use it, they all pointed me in the same direction. Don't use the original media. Use instead either proxy media or optimized media. This proxy media can really speed up the playback inside of the editor, but at what cost to your hard drive? DaVinci Resolve has a couple of different ways to optimize playback of media once you're inside the editor. And what I want to try and figure out is, do those different methods result in different file sizes? This is a 30-minute clip here. It's about 57,000 frames. The size on disk is 849 megabytes. So first test, we're going to generate the optimized media. One of the reasons for doing this experiment is actually that when I was first starting off, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos that pointed to generating optimized media. And what I found is I filled up my hard drive without really expecting it. So I started playing around and poking around at different settings and figured out that it was because the optimized media that I generated just completely blew up the file size of my clips. You can definitely tell that the CPU's cranking. We're writing at 180 megabytes a second on a file that started at 849 megabytes. So that should be about 5 seconds, 4.5 seconds. Let's see where it ends up. $87 gigabytes. So we've taken that file size and we've made it 100 times bigger than where we started. Okay. Yeah, that seems optimized. I mean, to be fair, the playback feels great. Let's see. Let's go ahead and try and make the proxy media this time. And again, 87.6 gigabytes for the proxy media for an 849 megabyte file. And let's go ahead and exit out of Resolve. We'll move this proxy file to a new name. And we'll go ahead and launch the Blackmagic Proxy Generator Lite app. This app's pretty cool, actually. It allows you to point to certain directories on your file system and let it automatically generate all the proxies. I'm pretty sure that this was the default option here. H.264, 8-bit, 420, 1080p. And if I'm remembering correctly, this should generate the same file as what we have here in the proxy that was generated through the app. Here in the generator, it's important to note that it claims that for all the proxies I have in these two directories, it should only need 23 gigabytes. So let's see what happens when we run this. All right, so it's gone ahead and completed processing all the files that were in these directories. And you can see that through the proxy generator app, the H.264 option, now my file size is only 900 megabytes. That is almost 100 times smaller than the proxy file generated inside of DaVinci, and only a little bit bigger than the original file. So if what you're looking for is to generate some proxy media to use inside of DaVinci Resolve, and you're not looking to blow out your hard drive, then pay attention to the settings. Now, one of the things I will note is I have seen in different configurations where sometimes the file sizes of different options will be larger or smaller. I think I've always seen the optimized media be quite a bit bigger, and the proxies generated through the proxy generator app always seem to be roughly around the size of the original file. Maybe 1 or 2x smaller or larger, but never 100 times larger. I don't fully understand why this is. I don't know why this is the case in DaVinci Resolve, but it's an observation I had and I thought you might find it interesting. The next time you're generating some proxy media for a video you're making, take a look at the file sizes. And if you can, let me know in the comments down below how much bigger or smaller the file sizes are compared to the original file size. If this video was helpful, check out some of my other videos and consider subscribing and hitting that like button for more content like this. Thank you and have a great day.